Eyes are the most delicate organs of your body, and these eyes are the sense organs of sight. And what are these photoreceptors? The receptors that actually respond to the stimulus light, they are known as photoreceptors. So, we will be studying in greater detail the structure and working of these eyes. Well, these eyes are actually in the form of eyeball. I will just show you how this eyeball actually looks like. It looks like this, and this eyeball is fit into the eye socket of your skull. So, of your skull there is an eye socket into which this eyeball is fit. Okay. So, this eyeball actually looks like this, as you can see in the image, and this is properly fit into the eye socket. Now, since eyes are very delicate organs of your body, they are very important organs of your body, there are several mechanisms and several accessory structures which help in the protection of eyes. Okay. So, eyes protect themselves by some natural mechanisms and some accessory structures. These are the adipose tissue, eyelids, eyelashes, eyebrows, lacrimal glands and nose. We will discuss how they protect the eyes one by one. So, first of all, let us start with adipose tissue. Now, adipose tissue is actually a fatty connective tissue. This fatty connective tissue surrounds this eyeball. It surrounds this eyeball and it acts as a cushion, right. So, if there is a shock, this fatty tissue, this adipose tissue is going to absorb that shock. So, this adipose tissue protects your eyes by absorbing the shock. And plus, with this adipose tissue, there are certain muscles which help in the rotation of the eyeball. Okay. And the muscles which help in the rotation of the eyeball, they are known as ocular muscles. They are known as ocular muscles. Now, these ocular muscles help in the rotation of the eyeball within the skull, within the eye socket where the eyeball is actually fit, right. These ocular muscles are of two types. We have rectus muscle and oblique muscle. Rectus muscle and oblique muscle. Total of 6 ocular muscles actually help in the rotation of the eyeball. And out of these 6 ocular muscles, we have 4 rectus muscles and 2 oblique muscles. Okay. So, let us see how they actually are there. Look at this diagram. In this eyeball, you can make out 4 rectus muscles and 2 oblique muscles. And how they actually help, in what type of movement they help, let us see. So, you can see we have superior rectus muscle which helps in the upward movement of the eyeball. Then we have a medial rectus muscle which helps in the inward movement of the eyeball. Then we have a lateral rectus muscle which helps in the outward movement of the eyeball, right. And then we also have an inferior rectus muscle which helps in the downward movement of the eyeball. So, 1, 2, 3 and 4, these 4 rectus muscles, they help in the movement of the eyeball. And I told you, with this 4 rectus muscles, we have 2 oblique muscles. So, let us see what are these 2 oblique muscles. We have a superior oblique muscle which helps in the downward and outward movement of the eyeball, and then we have an inferior oblique muscle, look at this, which helps in the upward and outward movement of the eyeball. So, this is how these ocular muscles, rectus muscles and oblique muscles, they help in the rotation of the eyeball, right. Then let us move on to the protection of eyes, second point, that is eyelids. Now, these eyelids, there are 2 eyelids, we have an upper eyelid and we have a lower eyelid. Now, these eyelids are actually very important because of the blinking. See, they close and they open, they close and they open, right, and the upper eyelid is larger than the lower eyelid. So, this phenomena, we term this phenomena as blinking. We term this phenomena as blinking, and this blinking actually helps the eyes to protect themselves. This is a protective mechanism for the eyes, right. So, for example, they protect your eyes from dust, from flies, from other things, other foreign particles entering into your eyes. So this blinking process is very important in that sense. Now this blinking of eyelid also helps your tears to actually come out. Okay, they also help the tears or the secretions of the eyes to just come out. So they are very important protective factors for your eyes. Moving on to eyelashes. Now these eyelashes are the hair projections which are there with your upper eyelid as well as with your lower eyelid, as you can see. So these eyelashes helps prevent dust particles entering into your eyes. They help prevent dust particles entering into your eyes, plus they also have certain glands which helps in the lubrication of the eyes. For example, we have cornea, which is the transparent layer of the eye. It helps these glands which are present at the base of these eyelashes, they help the eyes to lubricate them. So this is also another function of these eyelashes. Then we have eyebrows. These are the eyebrows, right? These eyebrows protect your eyes from, you can say, rain, from sweat. So these are also one of the protective factors which help the eyes which provide the eyes this sort of protection from sweat, from rain, you can say. So that if you have sweat which is actually coming out of your sweat glands, it does not directly enter your eyes. So these eyebrows can actually prevent sweat entering into your eyes. Next we have lacrimal glands. Now these lacrimal glands are also known as tear glands. Lacrimal glands are also known as tear glands. Now these tear glands contain secretion which actually contains lysozymes. The tear glands contain secretion which contains lysozymes, and these lysozymes are actually antibacterial, or you can say bactericidal. They kill the bacteria, they kill the harmful pathogens that can enter into your eyes. So tear glands secrete tears which contain lysozyme. They also contain salt, amino acids, right? So the secretion from the tear glands is actually containing this lysozyme, which is one of the most important factor for the protection of your eyes, because lysozymes are what? They are bactericidal or antibacterial. Okay, so they are going to kill the bacteria and they are going to protect your eyes from these harmful microorganisms. Okay. Now if you see at the structure of these lacrimal glands or the tear glands, they are located at the upper part of your eyeballs, you can see here. So the lacrimal glands are at the upper region, and these lacrimal glands secrete what? They secrete secretion which is composed of lysozyme, salt, amino acids, right? So this secretion is actually coming out from the lacrimal caniculi. The secretion from the lacrimal glands is coming to your eyes from the lacrimal caniculi, which open at two openings, as you can see from in the inner angle of the eye. It's open at the two openings, and these openings are known as puncta. Okay, so these are the openings by which this lacrimal caniculi, which contain the secretion from the lacrimal glands, they open here. Okay, so these are the two spots, you can say openings which you can see when you look at your eyes very carefully, right? So this is how the tears or that secretion from the lacrimal gland is secreted out. Now what happens? This lacrimal caniculi, it actually joins to form lacrimal sac. Lacrimal caniculi joins to form lacrimal sac, and this opens into a lacrimal duct by which your tears actually enter the nose. So whatever sort of secretion is there into your eyes, for example, let me give you a very general example. If you are putting in eye drops into your eyes, then that eye drops can actually enter your nose by this lacrimal sac through the lacrimal duct. Okay, it can enter into your nose. So let me show you how. So we have a lacrimal canal over here, lacrimal sac is formed, and it is a nasolacrimal duct. So from this nasolacrimal duct, the secretions from your eyes can enter the nose, or you can say the nasal cavity, right? So when you put in eye drops, right, into your eyes, they can actually enter your nasal cavity, right, from this whatever we have discussed, this lacrimal sac, and then through lacrimal duct they can enter into what? They can enter into the nasolacrimal duct, right. So this is how the lacrimal glands actually secrete secretions which help your eyes to protect themselves from what? From harmful microorganisms, okay. Then moving on to nose. Well, nose is, you can say, it is present in the center, so it is actually protecting your eyes from flat objects. So as I told you, your eyes are very delicate, very important, crucial organs of the body. So your nose is also actually helping. So you see how how nature has made us, how nature is protecting these delicate organs called eyes, right. Although obviously nose is also an important delicate organ, but eyes are much more delicate as compared to nose. So if your eye is getting an injury, it is very hard to actually recover. So your nose present in the center is actually helping your eyes to protect from if some flat object strikes you. So it is going to hit the nose first, and the bones of the nose, they are much stronger as compared to your eyes which do not have such structures. So if a flat object strikes you, the nose is going to protect your eyes. So nose is also acting as a protective, accessory agent for your eyes. So I hope that the natural accessory things that are there for the protection of your eyes are very clear to you. The adipose tissue, the eyelids, eyelashes, eyebrows, lacrimal glands or the tear glands or the nose.